Okay, this paper is taken from Singapore Chinese Girls School, 2019, SA1, 10/6. So I'll only be going through the questions that you have asked me. Okay, paper 1, booklet B, question 20. Let me scroll down. So the MCQ, all no problem. Let me see question 20. Okay, this question. Okay, it says that, yeah, okay, thanks. Okay, it says that the price of a dress, without GST is $50. The GST is 7%. How much would Georgina pay for the dress inclusive of GST? Okay, in this case, 100%. Okay, without GST means 100%. 100% is $50. But there's an extra 7%. So you're looking at 107%. You need to find out 107% is how many, because 7% GST. Okay, how much Georgina pay for the dress inclusive of GST? Okay. Okay, so to find 107%, right, you have to use $50 divide by 100%. That's you get 1%. I'm 107. So 107 divided by 2. Okay, 107 divided by 2. You got $53 and 50 cents. Okay, $53 and 50 cents. Either that, because this paper 1, you can't use calculator, right? So you divide by 2. 5 times 2 is 10. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. Oh, so $53 and 50 cents. That's the answer. That's how you get $53 and 50 cents. This is for question 20. Yep, $53 and 50 cents. That's the answer. I believe this question, you got no problem, right? If you got no problem, let me move on to the next question, 21. The next question is 21. You okay? Yep, you say okay, that means you are okay. You know what to do. Okay, let's move on. 21. Okay, Helen's score for the first 2 tests are listed in the table below. How much must Helen score for the 3rd test in order for her to get an average score of 80 marks for all 3 tests? So 80 marks for all 3 tests, that means the total marks, right? Total marks for all 3 tests is 80 times 3. 80 times 3 is 240. Okay, 240. So that means 75 plus 70 plus the question mark must be 240. So the question mark is equal to 240 minus 75 minus 70. Okay, equal to 95. Understand, no? This one? Because they tell you average marks for all three tests. So if they tell you average marks, you can find the total marks. Okay, if you're okay, then we move on to the next question. Let me quickly erase. Okay, then the next question is 26. Okay, 26 is here. Okay, John had 1 meter long wire. He used some of it to form a square and two identical equilateral triangles as shown below. The length of XY is 16 cm. Find the length of the remaining unused wire. Okay, equilateral triangle, right? Length of XY is 16. So here must be 8. 8. 8. Because XY is 16, and these two are equilateral triangle, right? That means all three sides are the same length. So it's 8, 8, 8, and this is a square. So this is 8, 8, 8. Then it says that 1 meter long, right? 1 meter long is 100 cm. You minus how many 8s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 8 is 72. So it's 28 cm. So the remaining unused wire is 28 cm. Okay, understand how I get 72? Because there's 9 8s down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 8 is 72. So he used 72 cm of the 1 meter long wire to form this, right? So the remaining is 100 cm minus 72. We got 28. Oh, no problem. I move on now. If you've got problems, just stop me. Yeah, you understand. Very good. Okay, then I move on. Okay, the next question is question 30. Okay, question 30 is here. The bar graph shows how Ellie spends her monthly salary. Okay, what percentage of salary did she spend on transport? So this is her monthly salary. So her transport is $240. How do I know it's $240? Because if you were to zoom in, right? Because you zoom in, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gaps. 5 gaps is 200. So 1 gap is 40. So this 1 gap more, right? So 240. So 1 gap is 40. Okay, if 1 gap is 40, this one rental is 1,360. Okay, savings is 600. Transport is 240. Food is 800. Okay, the question is asking for percentage of the salary she spent on transport, right? Correct. So her total salary, right? Total salary, you add all this together, is 3,000. Is 3,000. So the percentage she spent on transport, right, will be 240 divide by her total salary times 100%. Huh? You understand this part? Can understand all this part? Yeah, you understand. Very good. Then after that, here you can cancel the 0. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8%. That's how you get 8%. Huh? This one okay, yeah? This one okay, I move on to the next one. Okay, the next one, the next question you have is paper 2, question 4. Paper 2, question 4. Okay, a machine A and B will switch on at the same time for 10 minutes. So your machine A prints 120 pages per minute. After 10 minutes, machine A print 300 more pages than B. So after 10 minutes, machine A will print 120 times 10, 1,200 pages. Machine B, machine A print 300 more than machine B, right? So machine B will be 900. 1,002 minus 300. That's how you get 900. So your rate of machine B will be 900 divided by 10. Because 10 minutes, it print 900. So that's 90 page per minute. Oh, okay. Any question? No, no question. No question. We move on to the next question. Okay, your next question is question 9. Question 9. Okay. Question 9 is Brenda and Joe spent $420 together. So Brenda spent 5/8 of her money and Joe spent 1/4 of his money. The amount of money Joe had became 3 times as much as Brenda. How much money did Joe have at first? So for this question, you have to draw a model. You have to draw the before. Let's draw here now. Before. So Brother is B, represented by B is Brother. Then Joe is your J. 420 together. So Brother has 8 parts. Huh? So because it's 5/8, so you have 8 parts here. So when you draw 8 parts, right, you don't draw like that. You divide into 2 first. So these 2 parts. Then you divide into 4 parts. Then you divide into 8 parts. You draw this way will be better so that your box is more accurately represented. Okay, these 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 parts. So we spend 5/8, right? Oh, this is a part she spent Then Joe spent 1/4 of his money. Okay, they didn't say that they have equal number of money. They only said Joe spent 1/4 of his money. So let's say Joe has this amount of money, right? But he said Joe had 3 times as much as brother. Okay, maybe for here or Joe, you don't draw first because you're not sure how long you need to draw yet. So let's see. Let's draw the after part first. Then later we work backwards. Okay, then he said Joe had 3 times as much as brother. So brother has this amount. Then Joe has 3 times, right? Huh? Joe had 3 times. And this is 3/4 of his money. So if that is 3/4, this is his original money he has. Then you divide by 4. Oh. So that means I work out the length of Joe from here. Then this one is from here. Okay. Because brother, 8 parts, spend 5/8. Oh, spend 5/8. Then left with 3 units, right? Oh, left with 3 units. Then Joe had 3 times as much as brother, 3 times as much as brother after he spent 1/4 of his money. So that means this is his 3/4 of his money. So 3/4, so add another 1/4. So this is the part that Joe spent. And each one is 3 units. Okay. So there's a 3 units here. All right. So now you can find out, right, how many units are there here together? Because all together, right, this one combined, right, brother and Joe, right, is 420. So here there's 12 units. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 8. 12 plus 8 is 20. So 20 units is 420. So 1 unit, you ask good friend calculator. Calculator will tell you it's 21. So 1 unit is 21. Then how much did Joe have? Whenever you find out 1 unit, right, you go back to the question. What is the question saying? The question is asking, how much did Joe have at first? So Joe have at first is this one. So it's 12 units. So 12 times 21. Again, you ask good friend calculator. Good friend calculator will tell you is 252 because this is paper 2 question. You can use calculator. Huh? Any question with regards to question 9? I hope you got no question. If no question, I move on. I move on to the next one. No, you got no question. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. Then I move on to the next question. The next question is question 11. Question 11 is here. Okay, question 11. No? Okay, question 11, it says that the figure below not drawn to scale consists of 3 identical squares. So this is square. This is a square. This is also a square. Three identical square. For square, right, they are all 90 degrees. So your angle A, B, and C is 90 degrees. A, B, and C 90 degrees. Your BCD is also 90 degrees. Okay. Then your C, D, and E is also 90 degrees. Okay. Okay. From here, from these 2 equations, right? Okay, you can observe that your angle A and angle D are identical, because B and C, so A and D, then you say which two pairs of angles are equal, right? A and D. A and D is one of the pairs, but they want two pairs. So the other pair is your B and your E. Your B and your E are also identical. B and your E are also identical because C plus D, they are all 90, right? So your B and E must also be identical. That is through logical deduction. Okay. They're not asking for the angle, they're asking for which two pairs are equal. So from here, you compare the equation. You can see that A and D are equal. Because A plus B plus C is 90, B plus C plus D is 90, therefore A and D must be equal. Because both have B plus C, and both are equal 90. So A and D are equal. On the same token, right? This one, C and D. So B and E must be equal, because both equal to 90 also. So part A clear. With part A clear, I move on to part B. If angle C is 15 degrees, right? So angle C is 15 degrees. So your A plus B plus your 15 is 90. Then your B plus D plus 15 is 90. Then this one is D plus E plus your 15 is 90. Okay. Then they're asking for sum of A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Then this one, right? A plus B will be 90 minus 50 is 75. B plus D is also 75. D plus E is 75. Okay. Your A plus B is 75, right? Plus your C. Okay, this one, right? This one, no. B plus D is 75, right? Okay, because you have your D plus E is 75. Your A plus B plus C is 90. So your A plus B plus C plus D plus E is equal to, this part is 90. This part is 75. Can you see? A plus B plus C is 90. D plus E is 75. I get it from here. So A plus B plus C plus D plus E is 90 plus 75. That is 165. Okay. Clear. You understand? I got confused with the angles, but no, I don't have any question. Okay, that's good. Then let's move on to the next question. The next question is question 12. Okay, question 12. This is question 12. Okay, question 12. Okay, Shanice needs $90. Not $90. Shanice needs to score 90 marks for her last max test in this semester, so as to improve her average score from 75 to 78. How many max tests were there altogether in a semester? Okay, this one, you can actually use algebra to do. Okay, let's try the algebra method, see if you understand. You don't understand, we try another method. Let's try the algebra method. You let number of tests, right, all together. be N. Oh, let the test you are going to take altogether be N. So she needs to score 90 marks for her last semester test, right? Okay, so as to improve from 75 to 78. So her total marks, right? Total marks will be 78 times your N. Because the number of tests taken is N, and her average mark is 78. She want to improve to 78. So her total marks must be 78. Okay, but right now her average is 75, right? Okay, current total marks. (75) multiplied by N minus 1, because one test short one. Altogether, she must take N tests. So 75 times N minus 1. This equation, understand, no? Her current total marks. Okay, this is important now. So her current total marks, if she score 90, she needs the mark to get 78 to 78. Oh, this is what it means. Oh, you understand this equation? Can I understand this equation? Yes, very good. You understand. So let's try to solve this equation. When I open this bracket, 75N minus 75 plus 90 equal to 78N. Okay, 75 I bring over is minus 75. Because here is positive, no sign means positive. So I bring over, I change my sign to negative. So this is 90 minus 75. That's your 15. 78 minus 75 is 3N. 3N is 15. N is equal to 5. 15 divided by 3. So she must take, how many tests are there? 5 tests. Okay, understand how I get 5? You can understand? Yes, no? Can understand how I get N is 5? Yes, but I show the other method. Okay, the other method actually is more confusing because you don't use algebra. Algebra actually is more straightforward. Okay, the other method, right? Okay, let me see the other method. Okay, the other method. Okay, the other method, right? It's a bit silly lah, because you're trying not to use algebra. So you see, she needs to score 90 marks. So to improve her average from 75 to 78. So the difference in the average is 3. Okay, the difference in the average is 3. Then her total marks, right, is actually 75 times the number of tests plus 90. Then you're going to use 90 minus 75. Then 15 divided by 3. Oh, that's 90 minus 75. Because she needs to score 90 marks. She needs to score 90 marks. Then you minus off her current average mark. you get the difference, the total difference, divide by each difference. Oh, understand? Oh, this is your school, your school method. Your teacher don't want to use algebra, right? Because it's scared student P6 still don't know algebra, right? So they'll show you this method. I can show you again. Okay, this method is difference in each test. Difference in average first. Okay, then total difference. Total difference. Then each difference means number of tests, right? Like that. It's a bit like assumption method. Actually, this method harder to understand. But you can understand this method. Can wow, very smart. If you can understand, you choose which one you feel more comfortable. But I would strongly encourage to use algebra method. The reason is because secondary one, right? Everything is all algebra. Secondary school, everything is algebra. So may as well be adjusted to algebra first because P6 now you use this kind of funny method to do this kind of question, right? In SEC1, right? SEC1, they still have this kind of question, but they don't allow you to use this funny method really. They want you to use algebra. The school will insist on using algebra. So why don't have a head start on algebra first? I mean, that's my suggestion to you. Yeah. Then let's take a look. What's the last question? 17. Okay. So here all okay. 13, 14, 15, 16, all no problem. Yes means no problem. No problem. Yes means no problem. All no problem. You said yes, that means no problem. Correct? No problem, right? That means you're getting better. This kind of question you can do. Like question 16 you could do. Correct? Question 16 you could do. Question 15 you could do. That means your max is improving. That's a good thing. Okay, let's look at question 17. Benedict and Calvin. This question I've done it many times. I remember this question. I even did it online for some parents. They couldn't do this question. Okay, this question, right? It says that Benedict and Calvin each have some money. You're not sure how much. But if our friend Benedict spends $36 daily and Calvin spends $12 daily, Calvin will have $260 left after Benedict spends all his money. Okay. So you have scenario 1, B and C. Okay, this is scenario 1, not before and after. Scenario 1 means this part here, the first paragraph. Okay, Calvin each, Benedict, Calvin each has some money. If Benedict spends $36 daily, $36 daily, that means so. Okay, N is the number of days. Okay, N is the number of days. So because Benedict spends $36 daily, he took N days to spend all his money, right? So when Benedict spent all his money, Calvin has $260 left. Okay, then this part is scenario 2. Okay, this part later I fill in the blanks. Okay, if Calvin spends $36, Benedict spends $12 daily. So 36N now become 12N. 12 times 3N, by the way. Because now Benedict need more days more to spend the same amount of money. Benedict spent $12 daily, right? $12 times 3N. Because Benedict, right, he still have the same amount of money. So the number of days, right, for scenario 1 and scenario 2 confirm is different. Oh, does that make sense? So 12 times 3N. Earlier on was 36 times N. Now it's 12 times 3N. Because Benedict now spends $12 daily. Then Calvin spent $36, right? Okay. Now it's 36 times 3N. Okay. You understand the model? Okay, let us check the model. See the model makes sense to you. Okay, Benedict and Calvin each have some money. You're not sure how much. If Benedict spent $36 per day, so altogether he has 36N. N is the number of days. Okay. And Calvin spent $12 per day. These two N are the same N. Okay, $12 per day. Calvin will have $260 left after Benedict spent all. Okay, understand the scenario 1 model. You understand? Scenario 2, if Calvin spends $36, and Benedict spends $12 daily, okay, Calvin will have $20 left after Benedict spent all. Okay, in both situations, right, Benedict spent everything. Okay, in both situations, Benedict spent everything, all the money. So your second model is multiplied by 3N instead of N. This is the crux of the matter. You need to know it's times 3N. That means the number of days is different. Number of days is different. The only thing that's the same is this one. Benedict's money and Kelvin's total money. Okay. So since both situations, right, Benedict spent all his money, right? Therefore, second model is times 3n. Okay. So your 260 plus your 12n will be equal to 20 plus 36 times 3n. Oh, this is the part you have to understand. Because they are both Kelvin's money, their money is the same on both scenarios. So Kelvin's money is 260 plus 12n equal to 20 plus 36 times 3n. Oh, this is the part you have to understand now. So 260 plus 12n will be equal to 20 plus 36 times 3. Okay, your calculator will tell you is 108. And okay, 36 times 3 is 108. So my 12n bring over here is 108n minus 12n plus 12n bring over to the other side is minus 12n. So 260 minus 20 bring over is minus 20 because this plot positive, no sign means positive. So 108n minus 12n is 96n. Oh, this one is 96n. I swap the side because I prefer my unknown on the left side. So this 240. Okay. So 240 is 96n. That means 96n is 240. So n is equal to 240 divided by 96. Your n is equal to 2.5. N is 2.5. How much do they have respectively? 36 times n. $90. This one will be 260 plus 12 times 2.5 equal to 290. Okay. Once you get the answer, right, you can check back, see the answer tally or not. So you can check back. Let's say you use algebra to do, right? You're not so confident in algebra. You're not sure whether it's correct. Because n, you got a funny decimal. Okay. You are concerned. You're not sure whether your answer is correct. Fine. You can double check. Double check meaning you don't have to go through the process of doing the question again. You just double check. If Benedict and Kelvin each have some money, Benedict spends $36. So Benedict is going to spend $36 daily. So the number of days will be 90 divided by 36. Okay, it's 2.5 days. Okay, it's 2.5 days. Then Kelvin spent $12 daily, right? $12 times 2.5 equal to 30. Now you're back checking, see whether the answer is correct. It's 30. Then Kelvin will have $260 left. So this is $260 left. You minus 30 more. So it's $260 left. So it's correct. So if Kelvin spends $36, right? And Benedict spends $12 daily. So 90 divided by 12. Equal to 7.5 days. So it's 7.5 days, right? You times 36. Is that 270? Then 290 minus 270 is 20. Correct? $20 left. So this is how you check. This is called back checking. Then you use your answer here, right, to work out the figure here. Is it $20 left? And is it $260 left? If it's correct, $20 and $260, then it's correct already. Your answer here is correct. Understand how to do back checking. Using your answer to do to find the answer for these two. This one. You can understand. This is a very effective way to check. Because in exam, you let's say you do by algebra. Okay, you do this way, model, then implement, actually model drawing. Okay, then you find that your n is 2.5. Then you scratch your head, how can n be 2.5? How can the number of days be 2.5? But you still continue to work out the answer. Then you got these two answers. Then you lost confidence. You're not sure whether this is the correct answer. Then you do back checking by doing what I did earlier. Then you get back 36 and 20. You get back 20 and 260. Then you know it's correct answer already. This is called back checking. Okay, understand. Any question? No question. If no question, right, you have to do your correction already. Okay, no question, I let you do your correction. Okay, then you do your correction.